YouTube, Flame of Gold here, and I'm bringing you guys another card analyzation video. Now today we are doing the famous Link Joker. Now this is the Malefic Deletors that have finally been confirmed today or last night. I learned about it today, this morning. And this card is nuts. Just the Deletor's archetype, this is the main boss unit from the trial deck. The trial deck, and this effect is amazing. Okay, so let's get on to the effect. Counterblast 3 Deletors, and in its card name, and then choose one of your rear guards and put it into the soul. Delete your opponent's vanguard, and then this unit gains 10,000. Delete in summarization is turning your opponent's vanguard, face down. It gains 0 power, and its effects are negated. And it still gets the twin drive, and I'll answer more questions about it later. Second effect, Auto Vanguard. Okay. At the beginning of your opponent's ride phase, your opponent may choose to discard a card or not discard a card. If your opponent does not discard a card, he cannot normal ride while your opponent has a deleted Vanguard. So basically, if he was to use this effect, I'm zooming in on the art here. If he would use this effect, your opponent would automatically lose 2 cards. One from his ride and one having to discard. And it's not coding what your opponent's going to deal out to you by using this card's effect, gaining 10,000, and then you're at 0. So basically, this is a mix in between, how should I put this? Lock on your Vanguard, and then reverse Dayusha's effect, where it drops your thing nearly to 0. But this does drop your thing to 0. Things you should know about Delete. Let's get up. This is the main page for Delete and its effect. There's currently only one unit that can use it as a Link Joker, and that is Daunting Deletor Wokshy, the card I just reviewed. Things that work while your Vanguard's deleted. Sorry, I was tongue-tied there. Is this unit can be boosted. It does get the twin drive, and it has the name. Meaning that if you had a let's say if I had a Liberator, Blaster Blade or something like that, and it says Liberate, I could call Fallon and still get his effect off, just because I have the name. So it doesn't affect archetype things, but the skills of Blaster Blade is completely negated why it's deleted. You cannot, everything is, yeah, that's all there is to it. And you cannot use Break Ride. Your soul is still available to be used. The only way you'll ever hit your opponent, though, is if you boost with a 10k and then get a trigger. Or you can use some other thing. Unless it's a special booster. That's the only way you could ever hit, with just the booster and nothing else. But your opponent will more than likely guard. So at least that's one thing. So guys that have their own special boosters and all that give them up to the 11k, actually now have use for this guy right here. Because before 11k, okay, let's say your opponent's at 11, and then you use a special booster besides the normal boosters. Basically it's 1,000. You'll hit 21,000. Right there is nothing different. Now with the special booster, you get 10,000 more power. Still nothing special, because 2,000 power does not matter unless you get an additional effect from, let's say, a card effect or something like that. From like your own effect. If you had let's say 15,000 and then use that special booster, then that would be 26. That would be hitting magic numbers. Then we're talking, but before that, no. Even 12 would only help you hit Majesty Lord, and Majesty Lord is just one card in the whole game. But I got sidetracked on that. Let me guys know how you think Daunting Deletor Wokshy will affect this meta. I really love to hear you guys' opinion, and thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Bye guys.